We posted. Or never mind, I already put. Hello and welcome. I am the Fantasy Commissioner. This is the 2020 ABL Fantasy Basketball Draft. Most of you are going to be obviously streaming, watching it through this. So when you do, when it's your time to pick, just text me the pick and then I will announce it. Um, and then we'll just move through there. In house with me, I have Oliver and Tony. And actually, I'm going to be starting something off here before we get rolling into the actual basketball stuff. I have something I have to take care of for my job, something that the third shift has asked me to do. So this is on behalf of Eileen and Ken and Jose and Nancy. Um, so Tony, I'm going to turn the camera to you.
Hi, everybody.
There's Tony. Tony was the third shift supervisor at Opus Packaging. He's now the first shift supervisor. But since right now our supervisor isn't there and Tony is well missed and well loved amongst all of us, we put something together for Tony this year for Christmas, and we hoped he could have joined us yesterday, but he couldn't for our Christmas dinner. So this is for Tony. So everyone, so everyone, so Nancy, Eileen, Ken, and Jose can see you open your stuff, and then show the camera because you're kind of out of range there.
So, I'm a big nightmare before Christmas.
Hold on, here. I don't know if they can hear you. I only have the one headset.
Hey, so I'm a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan. So there's a Santa from Nightmare Before Christmas and Jack and Zero. Don't want to drop these. That'd be bad.
That's a power cord to make them work.
Oh, okay, awesome. Oh,
They
dropped
all
it.
need it. So.
And Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, thank you everybody at Opus. I appreciate it very much.
Well, it was only third shift, so I
Well,
wouldn't
yeah,
take the entire
yeah. I meant
company.
yeah. Third shift. My loyal third shift crew that I deserted after my heart attack. So, thank you everyone. I appreciate it. I'll give it back to Eric.
All right, now we got the short work out of the way, literally. Um, so the draft obviously is going to be 10 rounds, and it's going to be a snake. So Kyle has the first overall pick, Ethan at number 2, Anthony 3, Oliver 4, and then the Monsters, which was Martin, but unfortunately he had to bow out. So I'll explain how that's going to work. The Monsters is going to be the 5th pick. Tony is 6. Myself, Eric, is 7, and defending champion Jordan, which behind me, one of the things we're playing for is here. This is actually last year's championship, but this is what the champion will win, and it's been ordered on its way. I get this one and the football come from the same place in New Jersey. It's called Speedy Awards, and they do a good job. And then there's a local place here in Grand Rapids that I have every year do the engraving, and they've actually done the stuff going back to when I played in the SFL, which was the local men's football league. Real football, not fantasy. And then, of course, we're going to reverse into the even rounds. So even rounds will be reversed. It'll be Jordan first, me second, Tony third, Monsters fourth, Oliver fifth, Anthony sixth, Ethan seventh, and then Kyle eighth. Now, the Monsters this is how they're going to work. It's real simple. When the Monsters are up, I will make the selection for them, and it's just going to be whoever the highest seeded player on the guide is. So, for example, the Monsters pick they pick fifth. So, for example, if this was to go in order, they would get Kevin Durant with their first pick. Um, so that's that. And then hopefully I can find someone to take over that team. If we can't, I'm just going to roll through. Just the only time transactions will happen for that team is if that team was to have an injury. They will not be involved in trades. There will be no transactions to better the team other than um, an injury, and they will have a roster will get put in every day for their games. So that's out of the way. Um, trying to think. So we got a few more minutes here before I do want to get this draft started. So I don't. I do apologize for those of you involved in the basketball last year, or of course those who are involved in the football. No, these are usually more elaborate. But with the crunch, the way it worked out with the late start with basketball, saying of when it was going to be announced, that and also just work in general. I've been working a lot lately. So I do apologize for not having the um, normal draft. So again, all of you just text me when it is your pick. Um, I guess actually I'm asking around. Everyone text me. So Kyle, Ethan, Anthony, um, Jordan, if you guys could all text me just that I know that you're seeing this right now, and I know there's a lag behind that too. So I also we won't do the little ticker between them um, because there's no point because of the lag. That's going to essentially cover the gap between picks, anyways. And hopefully next year, when we have next year's draft, we can have more people can actually make it, and hopefully the basketball season won't take place this close to Christmas. Um, Still waiting on your guys' verification. I am posting, asking. I just text you guys, all of you, asking if you guys are seeing the stream. Um, and if you're not, let me know, and we can have Tony will send you the link for it. So before we get into the basketball, I don't know. I guess we got a few minutes here. We can talk about the football league. Football league is in the semifinals right now. We got two of the teams are actually in our basketball league. Anthony and Tony are actually playing each other. They're having their rubber match. Tony won the first one. Anthony took the second one, which helped Anthony win his first division championship. And now they're playing in the semifinals for an opportunity to play for both of their uh, first championship in the league. And then the other matchup is Ross and Efren, two charter members. They're originals. And Ross actually is playing for his fourth appearance in the finals, but yet still first win. He's never won the championship in the football league, so it should be interesting. I know both Anthony and Tony. It's going to be down to the wire. The football season did not go, I think, the way a lot of people thought it was going to go. I think Tony can agree with that. And we're hoping that same excitement comes to the basketball league this year as well. But I know when Tony first got into it, he took over a team that finished second from the bottom last year. And he said to me, the last place team always wins a prestigious award. It's called the Peyton Hillis Lifetime, or no, Peyton Hillis Lifetime, Peyton Hillis Award of Excellence. And he had set his height or his sights on that trophy, but as the season went on, he acquired Justin Herbert, and all of a sudden now he's playing for the opportunity for a championship. Still waiting for a text from you guys. Okay. I wonder how come I didn't get it. I guess when you get, I don't know. I guess when you make your pick, just maybe I guess just send it to the group text. I don't know why I'm not getting it. It's weird. Of course, my wife always says I need to get a different phone. He what? And then so I guess Kyle's away, and we're also waiting on Kyle. But so Oliver actually was Elliot, who there was Elliot's team last year. He's just Oliver wanted to participate. We had some openings, and definitely glad to have him aboard. He took over Chris's team, which was Toon Squad. Um, and if I remember, Toon Squad, had we had a playoff, would have qualified for the playoffs. Um, and he was excited to get Giannis. So it should be interesting. There's some definitely some good players available. I don't know who the. I mean, the first overall pick, Kyle could go in so many directions. If he wants to go guard, if he wants to go center, if he wants to go forward. Obviously, there's James Harden and Karl Anthony Towns, LeBron, Durant. Um, I mean, I'd say those are probably, Jason Tatum's up there. Obviously, he's ranked third, but I think if you're going to look at maybe what your best option is, I'd say is one of the first four names I gave. Um, and just it's actually a fairly decent. So we got. Oh, now I'm starting to see it. Oh, here I'll see if I can send it. Yes. Hmm? I don't. Maybe I really do. Maybe I really do need a new phone, Tony. All right, I just found it. I found the link. Hold on, I just gotta share it. All right, I sent it to him. So as soon as he confirms that he's on, I will we'll start picking. So I'm gonna grab a quick drink while we're giving him a second. Oh, geez. Just waiting for confirmation from Anthony, and we'll get rolling. So obviously Kyle's up. Let's see. There's my keeper list here. Kyle keep. I know Anthony Davis. Oh, and Trey Young. So if we're gonna guess who the number one overall pick's gonna be, I don't know. He's either gonna go guard or forward. I don't know, Tony. What do you think? I think he's gonna pick. I'll say he's gonna pick Durant. Oliver says LeBron. What do you say, Tony? He kept Anthony Davis and Trey Young. No, he means Anthony Davis. He can put at center. Yeah. I mean, or if he goes LeBron, he's got both bases covered. I'd go Durant. You get 3 pointers. And then let's see. So and then with the second pick, well, of course then it's all dependent, but I just texted Anthony asking if he's watching it, seeing where we're at. Let's see, where's Anthony? Because we can actually do this via text too, anyways. Oh, he's in. He's in. All right, Kyle, you're up. We're gonna start the draft now. So go ahead and you can text it to the group. You can text it to me personally, whichever way option you want to go. So Kyle is on the board with the first overall pick of the 2020 ABL draft. Ethan is on deck, and Anthony is in the hole. Actually, you know what's funny about if you look at literally the first two picks, so Kyle was Guy's team. Guy had the second overall pick last year. Ethan had the third overall pick last year. Here they're both still picking in the they're both picking high. So just having the first overall pick, especially with the snake, sometimes the snake actually can benefit the back team. Kevin Durant. All right, so there we go. I don't know why my phone's apparently behind. All right, so Ethan is up. So I guess send him to Ethan, or send him to Ethan. send, send your picks to Tony. Yeah, send in the group chat. That works too. So now we got Ethan picking two, and he kept Steph Curry and Bam Ed Eboya. Um, I want to say he is, but I mean, I think right here, mm, I think he's going to go LeBron. I do. I think he's going to go LeBron. But from what I heard, Towns is healthy, which that was one issue. I had Towns myself last year, and you had him. There was a trade that involved Towns, and he had moments where when he played, he was great, but then he'd get hurt. But if he goes, think of if he goes Harden. If he goes Harden, he's got Harden and Curry. That's a lot of threes. So he could lock up every week a third the 3 pointers. Oh, and it is LeBron James. So now we have Anthony is up, and Anthony kept Devin Booker and Kawhi Leonard. I think this is Towns. Oh, all right. Amy, my wife is correct. Apparently, I do need a new phone. So now we are up to Oliver. And Oliver, he kept Giannis and Jay Morant. James Harden goes to Oliver. So now we're up to the monsters, which this, of course, is going to be highest seed available. That is going to be Jason Tatum. So now we are to Tony. That was rather quick. He took Bradley Beal. All right, so I am up. I'm going to take. I'm going to go with DeAndre Ayton. So now it is Jordan to finish out the first round. Jordan kept Joel Embiid and Luka Doncic. So I don't know. I think he might go Butler. If it's not Butler, I could see Westbrook actually. Let's see who else. I mean, Donovan Mitchell wouldn't be a bad pick right here either. And the one advantage about having this pick for Jordan is he turns right around and has the next pick right after that. So as soon as Jordan gets that pick in, now there's some good centers available. And it is Jimmy Butler. So now, Jordan, you're back up. So the top 8 off the board are gone. So now his options, he could go Westbrook, he could go Donovan Mitchell, Ben Simmons. I think those are good options. Let's see what else. Yeah, I mean Ben Simmons had actually a really decent year last year. I mean, unless he wants to get a rebounder, he might go with John Collins. Yeah. And it's Donovan Mitchell, which is who I was actually considering right there. All right, so yeah, why not? I'm gonna go Russell Westbrook. So now it's Tony. Let's see. I see Tony. My prediction is Ben Simmons. All right, Ben Simmons. He did. I remember because my daughter had him last year, and he did make a lot of trade attempts to get him. So now it's to the Monsters, and they get the top seed available, which is going to be Paul George. So Oliver is up. Well, there's also John Collins. Okay, John Collins to Oliver. Okay, so now it's to Anthony. Let's see. So Anthony had Towns. He had Devin Booker. He needs a probably an assist guy here. I don't know. He could go Kyrie right here. Um, you know what? Actually, could go Chris Paul. I mean, it's a little maybe high there, but he'd have the combination of Booker and Chris Paul because they're on the same team now. Oh, Brandon Ingram. So now it's Ethan. Ethan and then Kyle to finish out the second round. If you hear in the background, Oliver's giving down play by play. We got, I think he's a legit basketball coach down here. So we're just waiting on Ethan's selection. So Ethan, see again, on his team so far. Oh, Kyrie Irving. Yep. So now it's back to Kyle for the next two picks. So his first pick will is this pick will finish out the second, and then he'll start off the third. So let's see what we got. I could see Levine going here in one of these two picks. Um, Kyle for the next two. Um, so he kind of needs a scorer. It might be a little early to take him, but Kyle Lowry. If he likes Kyle Lowry, he's not going to be there on his next. Watch, he takes Drummond. Maybe if he takes Drummond, he'll have all this rebounding. Oh, here we go. And oh, he did. He took Zach Levine. So Zach Levine is going to finish out the second round, and then Kyle takes right back over into the start the third with Ethan after that. You actually can set it up that way. I just figure this is easier. Because like in our football league with the individual defensive players, you can actually have a defensive tackle and a defensive end spot. You can have middle linebacker and outside linebacker spots, corner and safety. It's just easier just to just go Pascal Siakam. Well, he did go with a Toronto player. So now we're to Ethan. Ethan and then Anthony. I could see possibly. Let's see what we got here. Gobert. Um, he needs. I mean, he does need to get. Where's Ethan's team? I mean, he could use another. I mean, Drummond wouldn't be a bad pick here either to lock up another big rebounder. Hmm. Is that what we picked? Oh, so Draymond Green goes to Ethan. Oh, he's got the Golden State connection going here. So now we're to Anthony and then Oliver. And Anthony picks Kyle Lowry. Got the Toronto run going. Okay, so Oliver's up. All right, Jalen Brown. And he goes to Oliver. So the Monsters are going to get, um, I know I'm going to screw this one up, but Shy Gilgoyas Alexander. So Tony is up. Rudy Gobert. All right, well, I'm going to go with one of my personal favorite players who I did also have last year, De'Aaron Fox. So it's now Jordan. So it's Jordan for the next two picks. Hey, Oliver, I got a question. Do you like football? We got to have him come and like do breakdowns of all the picks. So maybe look for next year's football draft, fancy football draft. We might have Oliver doing each team breakdown. So just waiting on Jordan's two picks. Yep, I took De'Aaron Fox. Oh, Jordan takes Andre Drummond. So there's Andre Drummond's gone. So now it's back to and Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray is going to start off the fourth round. All right, so I am up. Oh, decisions, decisions, decisions. Mm-hmm. Chris Middleton. So Tony is up. Demontis Sabonis goes to Tony. I was actually debating him, by the way, with that last pick. So the Monsters get the best available player, which is Chris Paul. So Oliver is up. Why Oliver's breaking down what a pick he's going to make, I just want to point out. Big Ten champions again. National championship probably coming this year. Justin Fields, unfortunately, I don't know if he's getting Heisman now, but fingers crossed. Hey Tony, OH. Oh, you're supposed to say IO. So we're just waiting on Oliver's pick here, and then after Oliver is Anthony. Tyler, where is he? Number 80 on your sheet, Tyler Hero. So now we're to Anthony, followed by Ethan. So it's Anthony, Ethan, and then Kyle. Let's see, what does Anthony got? So we had Towns, then he went Brandon Ingram, and then he went Kyle Lowry. Hmm. I could see this being. I almost said that. Christian Wood goes to Anthony. So Ethan is up. Ethan followed by Kyle. Well, Ethan followed by Kyle and then Kyle. Who do we think Kyle's going to go with? I mean, Ethan. I know. I could see maybe Mitchell Robinson here. I'm thinking this would be a center spot. or at least a rebounder. Could be Jurkic from Portland. He's healthy this year. hmm For those of you who have been in the fantasy football league, you know I sometimes screw up the pronunciations of names. Unfortunately, we don't have Guy in our basketball league anymore. Who do you pick? Mitchell Robinson. All right, so it's Kyle for the next two picks, and then back to Ethan. Let's see. I think one of these two picks is going to be actually. I'm going to say his two picks are going to be Hayward and C.J. McCollum. That's my little prediction. I tell you, one guy I like a lot is Aldridge, but he doesn't stay healthy. Oh, he's when he's actually healthy, the guy's amazing, but he just gets hurt. So Aaron Gordon, I think he's second page. Aaron Gordon is a pick though, so and we're back to Kyle. Okay, so we got Malcolm Brogdon, guard. So now we're to Ethan, followed by Anthony and Oliver. I mean, at this point, with the two keepers, everyone's got essentially their starters. So now it's just adding depth. So, right now we got the number 20 player is the highest seed available, followed by then it'd be D'Angelo Russell, OH. Um, and Drew Holiday would be the top three highest rated players on this guide. But I know I think Hayward going to Charlotte could be good for him. So there's an option. OH D'Angelo Russell. All right, so Anthony is up, followed by Oliver, and then the Monsters. So it's yep, Tobias Harris, the forward from the Sixers, former Piston, and so now we're to Oliver, followed by the Monsters, and then Tony. Oh, we got a big baller brand possibly coming our way here. Nope. C.J. McCollum goes to Oliver. So now it's the Monsters. They get the highest available player, which is going to be Yursov Nurkic. And I know I said that wrong. So now it's Tony, followed by myself, and then Jordan. We almost had a Minnesota Viking get drafted. Drew Holiday, guard for Milwaukee. All right, I am going to take another player I have always liked, John Wall, guard. See if we get a resurgence from hopefully being healthy. So it's now Jordan for the next two picks. John Wall's on the second page. So we got Jordan for the next two, and then myself. Um, and just so you guys all know that once these are fully done, I don't think they'll go in tonight, but definitely tomorrow. You should be able to see them at some point during tomorrow. I'll try to get them in tonight though. Um, we got the Raymond Bailey and his family over here. We got Jeff Gruen. Some of you have known him from the fantasy football. He actually was our draft lottery guy last year. Oh, here we go. Miles Turner. When healthy, he's a great player. So now we got Jordan again for to start the sixth round. Miles Turner went, Tony. But yeah, my wife is making a beautiful ham right now. We got some cheesecakes and stuff being made here. It is a bummer that everyone couldn't make it, obviously, but it's COVID. I'll be glad when COVID is no longer existing. Kemba Walker, I was actually just looking at him because he got hurt. Yeah. Mm. All right, I'm going Gordon Hayward. So now it is Tony, followed by the Monsters, and then Oliver. So I guess if you want Aldridge, you got to take him now because otherwise he's going to the. Oh, Kobe White, guard out of Chicago. So the Monsters get Lamarcus Aldridge. So now it's Oliver. It's just two forwards. So you got Giannis and you have Jay Morant, and then you took Harden, and then you went with John Collins, then Jalen Brown. Who else did you take, Oliver? You got Tyler Haru and C.J. McCollum. Who'd you just say? Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin was the fourth overall pick in our draft last year. Alex. I think she thought it was cute or something. I don't know. Oliver's still deciding on his pick. He's going through a few names here so far. We've had T.J. Warren thrown out there. I know Lonzo Ball was thrown out. We're going Brandon Clark, 73. Oliver's clearly going for the second year players. So now we're to Anthony, Ethan, and then Kyle. So Anthony, you are up. So six bench. Yeah, like you'll have a different lineup every day. Well, I mean, some of them will be certain spots will be the same. It all depends on you gotta make sure you change every single. So you gotta make sure you change your lineup every day because it can affect. And also, again, I think I mentioned this in the stream earlier that we do have a 1 day waiver if a player is dropped, or if any transaction takes place. You have to wait 1 day to pick them up. Christoph Porzingis. So now we have Ethan, followed by Kyle, and then Kyle. So Ethan, followed by Kyle and Kyle. Andrew Wiggins. Yes. So now we have Kyle for the next two. Kyle, and then back to Ethan. So the first one will finish off the sixth, and then we'll start off the seventh round. It's actually moving a lot faster than I thought. For those of you who aren't in the football league, just so you know, the football league actually those picks actually take a lot longer than the basketball one does. And also, you guys are considered for openings in the football league if they ever become available, which of course we don't hope they become available. We okay. You'll be put on the list. Oliver wants to be on the list, which is it's a long list actually. But we add people. I know I do have. Kyle was put on the list last year. Oh, so DeMar DeRozan. And then Kyle will come back to start the seventh. I was that like literally was me my next pick. That's who I wanted. Good pick. He's on the second page. 64. Good pick. So now we're Ethan, followed by Anthony, and then Oliver. I know you guys can't smell it, obviously, because you're not here, but I don't know if Tony can smell. That ham smells good. I think I'm right directly underneath the kitchen stove oven. So it's Ethan, Oliver, or Ethan, Anthony, and then Oliver. Jaron Jackson goes to Ethan. So now we have Anthony, followed by Oliver, and then the Monsters. Still got some people on the first page available. Uh, Giannis Vala. Yes. Yep. And then you got Michael Porter, T.J. Warren, Clint Capella, another center. Lonzo Ball's in there. And you get to hear his dad too. So do we want Bogdan or Bojan? We'll make it easy. Anthony, do you want 83 or 87? Well, I want to confirm this though. Do you want 83 or 87? Well, you get him for whatever reason. You get him way before I do. Yep, and they're pretty close to each other too. Uh, so he wants the Atlanta one. All right, so now we are to Oliver. Oliver, followed by the Monstars and Tony. You know, Giannis Valen, yeah, the center for Memphis. Isn't that how the Jonas Brothers spell their last name? Is spelled Jonas? Is it? So maybe he's one of the Jonas Brothers. Was he in Camp Rock too? Demi Lovato. Come up with a Disney movie fantasy lineup. We're in the seventh round, and we are just waiting on Oliver's pick. Oh, I didn't hear you. Everyone's taking my picks. So Victor Oladipo, guard number 67. So now it's the Monsters. So they get the Jonas brother, Giannis Valanciunas, number 34 on your roster sheet here. Number 1 in your hearts. So now it's to Tony. Tony, myself, and then Jordan. Michael Porter Jr. goes to Tony. So I am up. All right, in honor of my daughter, I am taking Blake Griffin. So now it's Jordan for the next two. So Jordan to close out the seventh, Jordan to start the eighth. Oh, there's a potential top pick in our football draft next year, scoring a big touchdown run. Trevor Lawrence. So- Language, family friendly. Plus, there's a 10-year-old here. Jeez. Apologize for the language if you guys heard what Tony just said. Uncalled for. Oh, Hassan Whiteside. So now it's back to Jordan to start the eighth, followed by myself and then Tony. Again, this is the start of the eighth round. So let's see, top player available is TJ Warren, followed by Clint Capella and DeJounte Murray. Marvin Bagley. All right, so I am now up. I'm going Clint Capella. So now it's Tony. Number 49, Robert Covington. So now it's the Monsters, and they get the top player available, which is going to be TJ Warren. Again, we are hoping to add a ownership team for that. I'm in works to hopefully try to talk a few people into taking over a team, just even for 1 year. But as of right now, the league will be running it. So Oliver is now up, followed by Anthony and then Ethan. So Oliver is going over his sheet, weighing all the injuries and past history, what their favorite foods are, what kind of games they play, if they're more PS3, PS4, PS5, Xbox, Xbox One. They could be a PCer. How many of them play League of Legends? And the question is, why aren't they playing League of Legends? He might be looking at what kind of music they listen to. Are they more R&B? Are they more hip hop? Are they hard rock, heavy metal, jazz? What are their thoughts on Frank Sinatra? We got a baller brand going here. Lonzo Ball. Um, so now we have Anthony, followed by Ethan and Kyle. Now, one of the factors I think that went into him taking Lonzo Ball right there, from what I heard, Lonzo Ball's a big, um, yep, he's a passer, but that wasn't what I was gonna say. Big Barry Manilow fan. I guess he likes to. I guess he likes to listen to Copacabana. Yep, and he's got his dad as his agent. And he's got his two brothers, and what number is he? Obi Toppin. So now it's Ethan, followed by Kyle and Kyle. Remember, this is only the top 96 that made it on here, so figure we were only drafting 80 total. But you are everyone is welcome to obviously draft other than what is on this sheet. So it's Ethan, followed by Kyle and Kyle. The only person left on the first sheet is DeJounte Murray, the guard from San Antonio. And then, of course, we got Kelly Oubre of Golden State. He's available. Um, and Thomas Bryant. Those are your top three off the actual draft guide. Ball. We got this is the ball brand. Kyle. Kyle's got to make it a clean sweep. Oh, Lou Williams. He might not. So now we're back to Kyle to start off the ninth. So it's Kyle followed by Ethan and Anthony. And of course, Kyle, he put on here, he drafted Sweet Lou. I don't know if that's a shout out to the Sweet Lou Whitaker from the Tigers for for about what half the league that's old enough to know who that is. Actually, probably only about maybe three people in the league that would actually know who that is. Yeah. Oh no, I bet Kyle knows who Sweet Lou Whitaker is. Let's see who else we got left in here. Yeah, if you need a, there's some. I mean, there's not really much scoring available at this point. Yeah, I mean it's all depth, but I mean there are solid rebounders for sure. I mean you got specialists. I mean Kevin Love, he's still available. Not that a Cleveland player, it might be the way you want to go, but so again it's oh looks like Kyle's pick is in. PJ Washington. So now we're to Ethan. So number 92 is gone. So now we're to Ethan, followed by Anthony, and then Oliver. Let's see. We got the old timer, Al Horford. He's still in there. James Wiseman, number 86. So it's now Anthony, and then Oliver, and then the Monsters. Pick is in, it looks like. Number 57, Lori Markman. So we have Oliver, followed by the Monstars, and then Tony. So who do you want? So Dennis Schroeder. I wonder if he's any relation. I wonder if he's Ricky's kid. Little silver spoon shout out right there. Again, probably only three people on this team that knows who that is, but so we had Dennis Schroeder going to Oliver. So now the Monsters are up, and they get the best available player on the list, which is going to be DeJounte Murray. All right, Tony, it is to you. Alfred Payton. Alfred Payton is now gone. So now it's to myself. Kevin Love.
What, you're drafting for Alex? Those were our first two picks last year.
That's right. So now it's Jordan for Jordan to close out the ninth round and to open up the 10th and final round. So Jordan, you're up.
He says I do know who Sweet Lou Whitaker is, by the way. Just to clarify.
Kyle. Question, Kyle. You weren't old enough to see him play? I don't think. That was a dangerous combination, though. Trammell to Whitaker. I think this turns into a baseball league. Jordan, I think, just sent me a pick.
Give me Chris Levert.
Where is he? What number is he? I know he's on here. So.
This is the problem I have with Levert. He was popping off last year when both Kyrie and Durant weren't there. They're there this year.
What number is he on here, Tony?
Levert, 84.
Oh, yep. Karis Levert. So now it's back to Jordan to for the 10th and final round of the 2020 draft. So Jordan, here's your final pick. Make it count. I had a friend that had a Trammell poster. I was never a Tigers fan though. Pittsburgh Pirates. Bonds, Bonilla, and Van Slyke. So Jordan just went on Jordan's pick. Which is good because it actually gives me a chance to figure out my most important pick, of course, is always the last.
He stole mine.
Who do you take?
Forward center. He's a defensive player. Blacks and steals matter in this league.
All right, who do you pick? Tony, who do you pick?
Richard Holmes, 75.
Oh, number 75, Richard Holmes.
Or Sean Holmes.
Oh, he said. So we have myself with my last pick. I'm between two old timers right now. And I've decided to take neither one. I am going to go with Kelly Oubre. So now it's to Tony. Tony, the Monstars, and then Oliver. We got Eric Bledsoe available. Thomas Bryant is the #1 rated player available. Devontae Graham. So we got the Monstars. So they get Thomas Bryant, center. So now it's Oliver. Oliver followed by Anthony. Highest available center is going to be Steven Adams. Then it's Wendell Carter and then Al Horford. By the way, the two old timers I was looking at were Horford and Conley. Okay. Brooke Lopez is who Oliver takes to finish his first ever draft in this league. So now we have Anthony, Ethan, and then Kyle to end the draft. So Anthony, you are up. You said that. That's who you drafted. Mm-mm. No, because the Monsters get whoever the top rated player is. So it's Anthony, followed by Ethan and Kyle. Oh, looks like. So Anthony takes Kalan Hayes. So Kalan Hayes. So now it's Ethan, followed by Kyle to close out the draft. I don't know, my phone's acting weird. Like literally, they come in as like I have to open them up special. Like they come in as like downloading. Anthony got Kalan Hayes, or as he put, killing it Hayes. So for the after party here, which will not be streamed, of course, but later we're gonna obviously have some ham to eat here, and then we're gonna close it out with some karaoke. Rumor is the first song might be a Cinderella favorite. Uh, Marcus Smart from Boston. Little tidbit about Marcus Smart. Favorite song, since he's from Boston, his favorite song is More Than a Feeling. Moving along. Uh, Kyle is going to close out the draft. Yep, Kyle is our last pick. See, Eric Bledsoe is the top rated player, followed by Derek White and Steven Adams. No, I can tell you this though, our cat can go to the bathroom. Oh, Duncan Robinson. What'd he say? Oh. Hey, I'll give Michigan this. This is the one year they can say we did not lose to Ohio State. I mean, they have claim to that. Of course, they made up for it by losing to Michigan State. Sparty beat them again. Actually, it was a blowout, wasn't it? It wasn't close. Well, that's going to complete the draft. Um, I will try to get them in here tonight. I can't promise. They will definitely be in by tomorrow at some point. Once they're in, then everyone can make. You're free to make moves as you want. So you can drop that player, Kyle, and go ahead and get a real player in Michael Conley. And or I'll see if you want, I'll even see if we can get Greg Oden re-enlisted. But with that being said, it was a fun draft, and hope everyone has a good, safe, happy Christmas, happy New Year. Remember, the season itself actually, there are going to be games starting on Tuesday, the 22nd, 22nd, whatever day that is. That's Tuesday. So good luck to everyone in the season, and I will be posting text messages as far as what prize winnings will look like for the year. Again, everyone's looking for this little prize at the end, though, right here. Get your name on it. It's yours to keep for all times, just like the football one. And I'm also going to be I'll be adding a PayPal here at some point for those to send me their league fees so we can get that taken care of. With that being said, from draft headquarters, on behalf of Tony, Oliver, and myself, thank you. We hope you enjoyed the draft, and we will see you again real soon. Ending stream now. Take care.